Well, howdy folks, welcome to Mower Mike's and welcome to my July 4th lube special. Yeah, we're gonna talk about lube, specifically bar and chainsaw oil. Yes, this is, for some reason, it's a controversial topic, but I've got opinions on everything, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you my opinions. Now, I've got a major problem when it comes to chainsaw bar oil. It's just the simple fact that every time I need it, I just don't have it. For whatever reason, it's just not here. I'm either out or I just don't want to run to the store. So over the years, I've tried all sorts of different oils on chainsaws, and I've come up with one that seems to work better than others. I actually got this idea off a old lumberjack guy. And what I've used over the years is gear oil. And I actually think it has a few benefits over bar and chain oil. Now, specifically what I'm using is pretty much any axle gear oil used in differentials. For example, we got a Pennzoil axle oil 80 weight. We got an 80 weight, 75 weight. And here I've even used marine gear oil. These are used on lower units, 75 weight. Pretty much any of those that are, 60 to 80 weight oils I've used on chainsaws, and it's worked great. Now, there are some advantages to this, specifically when it comes to me, because I am very hard on equipment. For example, if I'm going to break a saw, I might as well break a cheap one. So I run the Neotecs. These things have lots of issues, but one of them is the fact that when you let them sit, they'll do two things. They will leak gear oil all over. The bar chain oil will leak out of the case, and it'll be leaking all over the place when you let it sit, and every time you grab them, they are empty. And when you do fill them up with bar and chain oil, it rips through it way too quick, and you're always filling it up. And so what I found is that, bar and chain oil is about a 30 to 40 weight, and when you go to a heavier weight, it doesn't leak anymore out of these cheaper saws, and it seems to last a little longer and work a little better. Also, on your gear oil, they have little nipples on them, which I think is really cool. You can just give a little shot, before you get going and lube them up. Now, I know there's gonna be a lot of people who disagree, but hey, I run cheap stuff. I'm not the guy who's an Echo man or Husqvarna man or whatever. This has worked for me over the years, and I'm just gonna throw it out there. So with that, I wish everybody a happy Independence Day, happy July 4th. Try not to blow your hands off or fingers, because fireworks are dangerous but fun, especially when you mix them with alcohol. I'll leave that up to you. So with that, Mower Mike's out. See y'all next time.